Here's your host, Clay Nelson.
Hey, hi, this is Clay Nelson, Clay Nelson Life Balance Hour. Today, 10/24/07 on KZSB AM 1290. Wow. The title of today's show is The Value of Full and Complete Communication. Now, I have to fully communicate that our live streaming is out. Cox Cable has been doing some things. Don't know what it is, but we're working out the bugs. Now, the live audio still works, so you can go to your website. Pardon me. You can go to your computer, go to my website, www.claynelsonlifebalance.com, and just push the button that takes you to the show, and you can hear it, but you can't live stream it. So if you went to claynelsonlifebalance.com/watch, WATCH, it'll probably come up, but you probably can't connect. And we've got about 14 people running around the studio with their hair all weird, trying to figure it all out. So
quite an image.
Yeah. So anyway, so just know that's what's going on today. And, you know, you never get in any trouble if you aren't doing anything. And let me tell you, we're doing stuff around here, and we're obviously in trouble. Notice. Now, so today's show, full and complete communication. And boy, have I got a show for you today, okay? I've been involved in so much stuff this week about communication. It's phenomenal. And Lee Iacocca said, you can have brilliant ideas, but if you can't get them across to another human being, the ideas aren't going to go anywhere.
Ooh, that's
think
good.
about that, okay? Lee Iacocca, what a guy. What a guy. I mean, that guy still sits up in media shows and everything else. He's still smiling after all the things he did. Unbelievable. All the good things he did.
What a guy.
What a guy.
What a guy.
What a guy. All right, now, so you can call in today at, if you're, a long distance, you can call 866-564-1290, or you can call in locally at 564-1290, all right? Or you can email me at clay@mediasb.com. That's clay@mediasb.com. We've got emails flying in here already.
I know, it's pretty fantastic.
Yeah, now, and remember, the name of the show for you guys that are emailing already, boy, you guys really listen good, is Full and Complete Communication. If you have any questions or you have any problems about some communication problem you're in, or quite frankly dealing with, or fear of, or don't know what to do about, today's show is the day you dial 564-1290 or 866-564-1290.
And communicate.
And communicate, yeah. Get on the show and let's rock and roll.
Clay doesn't bite. Really, you can call.
No. No. Hey, and they're making some changes at the studio. One of these days, we're going to be able to have more guests in here. We're going to have, Diego will still be here, but we won't have a tripod with the camera. We'll have cameras on the walls and new sound systems and all kinds of things. And
I can be on the moon, too. I can run this from home. It's amazing.
On the moon.
We don't actually have to even be here.
Yeah. Okay, so now, today's show, the value of full and complete communication. Now, I'm going to ask you some questions I want you to think about now. So that means I'm communicating, I'm asking, I'm making a request that you turn your brains on and you open your ears up to what I'm going to say now, all right?
It's on.
Yeah, right on. All right, now, so what would your life be like, all right, if you communicated fully and completely with everyone around you and then they did the same thing back to you? What would your life be like if you communicated fully with everyone around you and they did the same thing back to you? How about this? What would your work life be like if you communicated, if what you communicated was understood by the people you were talking to and what they said back to you, you understood?
That would be pretty amazing.
I mean, how much more would you get accomplished? How much better would you feel if you didn't have to withhold your feelings or didn't feel like you had to withhold your feelings? How about if you got your feelings hurt on the job even by somebody that's superior to you and they hurt your feelings? How about if it was absolutely okay for you to say, that hurt my feelings. I request you speak that a different way. And they did. I mean, think about that. Wouldn't it be cool? How different would your world or the world be if you had clear directions from those around you and you gave clear directions to everybody back? What do you think about that? What if you gave up assuming, here we go. What if you gave up assuming other people and they gave up assuming you? I mean, think about that. How many times were you sure that what you were going to say was going to land in a certain way on somebody, and boy, were you wrong? Any of you married out there? Little hint. Now, it would be pretty cool, right? Yet for the most of us, communication is like this. Your friend, your spouse, your family member, your coworker, whatever, told you some information, okay? So they go yippity, 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 yip, and you're supposed to get it. That information created a whole host of feelings and emotion, some rational and others weren't. You choose not to say anything about how your feelings got hurt or how your feelings got stretched or how your feelings turned left, and you choose not to clear up any miscommunications, you know. Have you ever noticed, like, some people will say something to you and you'll take it a certain way? It's not the way it was intended. Like, you know, have you ever gotten an email that was innocently sent to you and you made up a world of things about the email? That's what's so bad about email, by the way, is people make stuff up about it, all right? So, and you choose not to say anything either about the email or about your hurt feelings. And instead, you just sulk. You just sink down in your chair and just start grinding it. You got any grinding sounds over there?
I don't.
Okay.
I'll grind our teeth.
Grind. And you sulk and you allow your emotions to take over. And before long, the issue has you so upset that issue takes on its own identity, its own life. All right? And you end up, here we go, you ready? You probably never heard this statement before, but you end up making a mountain out of a molehill. Ooh. A mountain out of a molehill. Now, I know what a mountain is.
It's going to take a lot of moles,
I know what a
man.
molehill is. See, a lot of people do that, though. And they in fact, they take on such mountains and make such molehills and make, you know, they stack up molehills into a mountain that they end up messing up their health. They end up ending their marriages. They end up ending and say things that they'd never want to say to somebody that they really care about, but they end up saying it. Think about that. So what's missing here? What's missing? What causes all these problems I'm talking about, all right? What causes all the upsets that you don't deal with? What causes all the things that you wish you had said that you didn't say? What causes all of that stuff between two human beings, whether you're at work, at home, in the grocery store? How about this? You ever heard about, what's it called when you get mad when you're driving your car? Road rage. Yeah, now there's a form of communication that's deadly. So you have to be really careful with that one. So now what happens? Yeah.
Hey,
what happens
move it, buddy.
Yeah, move over, bud. Okay, or bite me. Oh, geez, you just cut me off. I'm going to have to kill you. Anyway, all kinds of stuff that really doesn't mean anything in the instant, but it just starts taking you over. So what's missing in all of what I'm talking about? You know, what is it? It's called full and complete communication. But what's really missing is not just full and complete communication. It is your commitment to be fully communicated. And do it in a way that the listener, the person you're speaking to, gets who you are and doesn't feel made wrong. Now, that's a gift if you can do that all the time, all right? It's a gift. Now, I'm talking about communication around everything from the job that you have and what's going on in the job and what's going on with you, your lover, your family, your friends, and your heart of hearts. Communication is, it's like what's supposed to be done by when, by whom, where, to get what done. Communication, general information, data to your team, either a work team, softball team, all right, clean the windows team at home, team that vacuums the downstairs while the lawn's being cut in the backyard with the other part of the team, all kinds of things. So, all right, now I got to communicate. We got to go on a break. I was on a roll, man. So we got to go on a break. You're listening to the value of full and complete communication. I'm communicating that when you get back, we're going to communicate some more in a very unique way. Won't be singing, I tell you that. So
we'll have some great emails.
We'll have great emails.
Yes.
All right.
And more wonderful quotes, too.
That's
yeah,
right.
more quotes. Whoa.
There's
So
some
you're
great
listening to
quotes
Clay
today.
Nelson, Life Balance on KZSB AM 1290. So I'm communicating slowly now with modulation. Come on back here.